Born, raised in County 044. Went to school, 3 primary schools. One in Homo Bay, one in Vita, and one in Migori. So basically 2 counties for primary. High school, I was at Maseno School.
Okay.
That's Sumo County. Yeah.
Campus?
Campus, I was in Wasingishu County. That's Moi.
Yeah.
You know, let me tell you, my dad was a very smart guy. Very smart. So I grew up looking up to him in terms of dressing. And I don't have a stylist, but this is what people don't know about how I dress. Matching coats and ties are the most difficult in shirts. Shoes is easy. But again, matching shoes and belt and everything else is difficult. So what I did is, when I started my career in 2008, there was a world event that characterized the world. Do you know what happened?
Yeah. What happened?
Barack Obama became the president.
Oh, right.
Yes. And that's the time I began at MediaMax.
Yeah.
So at that time it was called Regional Reach, by the way. So I used to look at, because you know Obama has a stylist who picks the ties and shirts and everything. So I used to, you know, for a man, a black suit is a black suit. A brown is a brown. There's no brown and a red. So I used to look at him and put on like he does. So if he matches a very nice, because he was really properly decked up. So I'll look at his dressing and match my suits and ties. So that's why I look the way I look the part, because of that. Because he has a stylist, so by extension, his stylist is
your stylist.
Whoa. I make a point of giving out what I no longer use, at least at the end of every year. But all in all, I think I have a minimum of 60 suits. I have close to 150 neckties. Yes, that's apart from the fact that I give out most of what I don't need. 2008, February 28th, Regional Reach, that's MediaMax currently, for 4 years. Then I went to CCTV Africa for about 15 months. Then 2013, I came to Nation. So I've been here. Actually, this is the longest I have been at a place. Now, I don't practice law because I didn't finish my KSL. Actually, I would say I registered at KSL and left.
Why?
Because I was looking for money.
Oh.
I had a parent who was sick. My dad was sick when I was in third year, 2006. And my mom was just a high school principal. And I had brothers who were abroad, and a sister, and I had siblings who were here, one in high school, 2 were in primary then. They were barely 6 years old then, in 2006 when my dad came. So 2007 I graduated, 2008 I'm straight up in Nairobi. I do legal consultancy right now, because I'm allowed to do legal consultancy. I'm a lawyer, qualified second class. So I do legal consultancy, but what I do is, if I have anything that involves litigation, I have 3 friends that I refer to, and I still get my cut. When you add 2,
yeah, it becomes shorter. The answer in the sentence.
See, the shorter is short.
There you go, you're brilliant.
What travels the world for its child in one sport? Do I have time to think? Because if I can think, I can get it. The axis, you want tells you stamp like a stamp on an envelope.
Yeah.
How many months have 20 days? But all months have 20 days.
Good job.
13? I know. You know. Man, I just wrote the script the other day. When this giraffe was discovered, the albino giraffe.
Yeah.
Man, it's just there. I can see it, but it's not downloading. Cab.
Cab, yes.
Okay, the word is not coming. I say it, but it's not coming.
It's a calf.
Like a cow.
Yeah.
Oh yes, elephant calf.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a donkey. I am a donkey. That's what donkey. And us.
Oh my god. It's a fowl.
A fowl.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Founding president is the one in the dreams. What president? Good news, my friend! The America has had 45 presidents. Trust me for the last 8.
Okay, start with a J. And no. Put your phone down. I'm looking at you.
Just tell me.
Start with a J, and then there's a square named after him. Madison Square? No?
Koneko is not there. They were all kids, right?
No, Koneko was there.
Koneko is in category 6. And then there was Dylan Kimakina? He wasn't there. This guy named after the street is named after. I don't remember. So you tell me this street here.
Kumu Karumba, Bildad Kagia, Trent Kubai, and Paul.
I know it's a long list. You need to do you know what has come to mind? Monrovia. It's not Monrovia. It's Madagascar. Antananarivo, something like that.
There you go.
It's a long one.
It is.
Shirika Lale. Shirika Lale. Shirika Lale.
Shirika La.
Oh man. Shirika La Really La Rwanda. What the hell? Shirika La Really La Rwanda. Hey, oh, I'm low. Chippy is I'm low. Can you get a kana? I saw a kitten eating chicken. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch.
Okay.
I don't know. Back. Eagle scream. There are about 100 GSU in his compound. Yes. And at some point I felt he might have a formed opinion. I felt before the interview. What if my name betrays me? What if he didn't have it by thought as human? What if I go there and there's this formed opinion, this is, I'm not low, I'm super, this is what everyone assumes I'm low. What if this guy, he's here on assignment? Then I thought to myself and said, if that was his concern, he wouldn't have allowed me to do the interview. But then, in my 12 years, on 20th of February, I've been 12 in the career, I have never had such an easy interview in my life. Not any form of nervousness, not, like blocked my mind was present throughout. I think because it's also one of the interviews that I really prepared for. Forget about Vitu Magazeto and Selma blogs and all. How's a well done interview? I'll tell you. I know when I do bad, but that's the only thing. Then Luther is a very easy guy. At one point we thought when he came in, because there's a 10 minutes break before we started the news, so I told myself, in order to ease this tension, probably he'd want to walk out and come back. Do you know the guy stayed there and watched news with us for 10 minutes? Not speaking a word. Occasionally I'll crack jokes, I'll call people in to say hi to him. We'll do share temperature change. His temperature, mine wasn't high, but he's the easiest guy ever. He walks into the room and he knows 70% of everyone in the room. and he can even remind you where he first saw you. So he's an easy guy. No, I didn't see it coming, but I spoke to the lawyers last night before I went to bed. They told me he was advised because he has a matter in court, still trying to negotiate, talk about it. They felt he may have jeopardized his future chances in court because he will say something that will be used against him. So his lawyers have advised him not to show up, and unfortunately they didn't inform us. She was a no-show. I'll take you to the Bible to explain what friendship means. The friendship between David, Solomon, and Jonathan. That's what friendship means. When your dad wants you to be king, and your friend, who's your dad's son, knows you better than him, and he will go every length to protect you. That's friendship. But I learned about friendship from my dad. My dad taught me 3 things. Your friends should never be more than your finger. So it means 10 maximum. If you can do it 5, better. Second thing he says, if someone is your friend, true friend, he'll introduce you to the family. And he'll introduce you to their friends. The third thing he taught me is love your mom. If you love your mom, you love your wife and you love your 3 things. Yeah. That's what I learned about friendship. So all my friends, I have a number of friends, they're not more than 10. I work with 3 of my good friends. I work with 3. No, actually now there are 2 my good friends. And the rest, I treat them very nicely. But again, I'm your friend, but you're not my friend. So I just maintain that. So friendship is that. Wasipite kumi, 5 is good. Then they'll always take you to your family. So if you're my friend, if I don't know your mother, your father, your siblings, you're not my friend. Do you know why? There's no way you are taking a stranger to your house. There's no way you're going to bring me to your house. So if I'm your friend, I have to know where you live. I have to know your mother, I have to know. And trust me, all these friends of mine, all of them, they're less than 10. I know up to their village homes. That's friendship. That I'm arrogant. That's the biggest opinion people have, and it's not true. I'm not arrogant. I call it straightforward. So if I feel like telling you something, I'll tell you, but the person is arrogant. That's a formed opinion against me. The second formed opinion against me is that I'm rich. It's not also true. So I am neither arrogant nor rich. Those are the 2 formed opinions. I am a regular, normal citizen of it. I would not bring out the people I love in public. That's the only thing I would do differently. I would never let the public know the people who I love. That's the only thing I would do differently. The rest, same road. Same road. I'm not changing it. 56. Yes. Hey, the equalizer. Because that's how I live with people. I like to see justice. I like to see people treated nicely. I like to see people accorded what they deserve. So it will be the equalizer. Kenya, believe me. The next country I love, but I wouldn't choose to be a citizen, is Rwanda. But I would choose to be born in Kenya every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Raise my father from the dead. Yeah. I don't have a favorite artist because I basically enjoy everything. But I think mine stems from the character of the person, and because I've read a little more about them. Will Smith, because I have read about him. Denzel Washington, because I have read about him. International, and Barack Obama, because when you come locally, I think pretty much everyone who's out there is a favorite to me, because I know they're doing every unique thing in their own style, so they're favorite. So I wouldn't choose one because I enjoy everyone, whatever they do. I look at calligraph, I'll enjoy. I go this other side and I will enjoy all of them. I will never leave without my watch. Never, ever. In fact, if I walk to the gate and find I don't have a watch, I will go back for it. I will not leave without my phone, at least one of them. and I'm going to live without dressing nice. Being healthy so far. That's the greatest achievement. The fact that I've been healthy for now, heading to 37, that's the greatest achievement. I have been healthy for 37 years. That's the greatest.
Great.
Let me tell you what I said in 2011. 2011, I said I'm a work in progress, and I said I actually wrote it on Facebook and said, "Watch this space." So I would tell my 15-year after I was anyway. My 15-year I would say, what did I tell them? Do the right thing at that right age. At that age, do it. Don't ever grow too fast or grow too slowly. Just do what 15-year-olds need to do. Don't look, I look at people and I sympathize. You're 22, you want to drive a Range Rover, you want to live in Lavington, you want to have 3 million, 10 million shillings in the bank. Do the right thing at that right age. And by the way, everything falls in place at the right time. There is nothing, even if you go ahead of time, trust me, the world has a way of taking you back. And you will be there at the right time. Whatever you become too early, you go back. Some people are lucky, but most of us are not lucky. So step by step, do what a 15-year-old needs to do. Do what a 28-year-old needs to do. A 35-year-old, 40-year-old. Yeah. That age, that whatever you need to do at that age. So I'll just basically stick to a 15-year-old. 15-year-old, I go from 2. Yeah, do from 2 adolescents. Do it. That's what I'll do.
Great.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Ken Mijungu. Make sure you watch tonight or Quick Fire Friday. Yeah. And on YouTube, watch, share, subscribe. The other one is what? And like.